What an incredible turn of events at the Formula One Chinese Grand Prix. Australian driver Oscar Piastri has secured a sensational victory, converting his maiden pole position into a commanding win for McLaren. But the drama didn't stop there. Three major contenders, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, and Pierre Gasly, were disqualified post-race, shaking up the final standings. Piastri led a McLaren 1-2 finish in Shanghai, with his teammate Lando Norris taking second place, while Mercedes' George Russell rounded out the podium in third. This marks back-to-back victories for McLaren this season, following Norris's win in Melbourne. For Piastri, it was a weekend of redemption, having missed out on a podium at his home race just a week earlier. At the start, Piastri didn't have the fastest launch, but he managed to hold off Russell and maintain the lead into the first corner. Meanwhile, Norris capitalized on the tight battle behind and slotted into second place. Further down the grid, reigning world champion Max Verstappen had a tough start, slipping from 4th to 6th as both Ferraris surged past him. With Shanghai's notoriously high tire degradation, strategy was key. Piastri pitted at the end of lap 14, with Russell following suit. Norris, however, waited an extra lap before making his stop, which allowed Russell to briefly get ahead. But Norris fought back, reclaiming his position and setting his sights on his teammate. By lap 20, Piastri had built a lead of over 4 seconds, showing remarkable control and consistency. As the race progressed, it became evident that a one-stop strategy was the way to go, with many expecting 2 stops to be necessary. Hamilton, before his eventual disqualification, attempted a 2-stop approach, but failed to make up ground. Meanwhile, Verstappen gained pace in the latter stages, overtaking Leclerc for 4th place. While Piastri remained composed at the front, Norris started facing issues with his brakes around lap 43, which allowed Piastri to manage his pace and cruise to victory. It was a masterful performance from the young Australian, proving he has what it takes to be a serious contender this season. However, the biggest shock came after the race. Charles Leclerc and Pierre Gasly were disqualified when their cars were found to be under the minimum weight requirement of 800 kilograms. Lewis Hamilton was also removed from the results after the FIA determined his car's rear skid block had worn below the minimum thickness allowed by regulations. This unexpected turn of events drastically altered the final standings, with Esteban Ocon jumping to 5th place for Haas, followed by Mercedes rookie Kimi Antonelli in 6th. For McLaren, this was a dream result, securing a dominant 1-2 finish and asserting themselves as early season favorites. For Piastri, it was a career-defining moment, proving that he is more than capable of standing at the top of the podium. As Formula One moves forward, the battle for the championship is shaping up to be more thrilling than ever. Stay subscribed for more videos.